69 million years ago, the world ended in a single day. But this is not just the story of extinction. It's the story of survival, rebirth, and how that moment shaped us. There was a time when the earth breathed in peace, a time when no human footprint touched its soil. Forests formed oceans of green. And real oceans glowed with life older than imagination. Triceratops herds roamed beneath a sun that rarely knew winter. Above them, pterosaurs rode the wind like living sails. And in the shadow, our ancestors watched quietly. Life moved in gentle rhythm, every creature playing its part. The world thrived in a delicate harmony. Then there was the king. Two tons of muscle and instinct. Perfectly built for a world ruled by giants. Everything lived in balance. Until the sky changed. Far beyond their world, a single rock drifted. A fragment of ancient cosmic violence. Gravity caught it and hurled it toward destiny. It hit the Yucatan at 70,000 kilometers per hour. In an instant, oceans vaporized. As dinosaurs lived their last dawn, Earth's crust folded like paper. A shock wave circled the planet. Again and again and again. Everything within thousands of kilometers died instantly. The skies ignited in blazing waves of orange and red, lighting entire continents at once. And in that moment, the world roared with a fury the planet had never heard before. A rain of fire circled the globe. Day became night, night became fire. The oceans churned and steamed with violent heat. The seas themselves began to boil. Firestorms swept across continents, turning day into a glowing nightmare. Skies rained molten debris, igniting everything they touched. Winds carried heat so fierce it scorched life from miles away. The air itself burned with a heat so fierce it seemed to set the sky on fire. For months, the sun's light never touched the ground, swallowed by a ceiling of dark, suffocating ash. With sunlight gone, the world's green engine fell silent. Photosynthesis came to a halt. As forests died and waters froze, the great plant eaters had nothing left. The herbivores began to starve. And as their prey vanished, the hunters fell soon after. The carnivores followed. The world grew quiet as the last echoes of the ancient giants faded into the dark. One by one, the great rulers of the earth vanished, leaving only stillness behind. The giants faded into silence, vanishing from the world one species at a time. Yet even in all this devastation, life refused to surrender, because life is stubborn. In hidden burrows and quiet waters, the smallest survivors held on, enduring where the giants could not. They searched the ruins of their world for anything to survive on: seeds, roots, insects, whatever they could find. They moved quietly through the ashes, small shadows in a broken world. To the giants, they were insignificant, unnoticed, unimportant. Yet in their fragile bodies burned a resilience stronger than extinction. They seemed insignificant, tiny survivors in a world of giants. Yet within them flickered the spark of the future. Slowly, after years of darkness, the heavy veil of ash began to lift, and the sky finally started to clear. From the charred soil, tiny hidden seeds began to stir, awakening after the long darkness. Across the barren, scarred land, green slowly returned, life crawling back into the light one fragile step at a time. The first to reclaim the skies were the insects, rising in swarming clouds of life. And soon after, the birds followed, filling the world with movement once again. From the safety of the shadows, they stepped into a changed world. Across the open plains, they searched for opportunity and refuge. With each new sunrise, they grew bolder, adapting to lands once dominated by giants. From the ruins they inherited, through shifting forests and rising canopies, a new world emerged, one shaped not by the giants that vanished, but by the small survivors climbing toward the light. From the ruins they inherited, through shifting forests and rising canopies, a new world emerged, one shaped not by the giants that vanished, but by the small survivors climbing toward the light. A world slowly taking shape, fire in their hands, tools in their grasp, in journeys that carried them across continents. A world that, in time, would look back and remember those who came before. Creatures who dream, discover, and wonder. If you believe these stories should live forever, subscribe for more epic journeys into the past.